How's your life doing? Welcome to the Good Talk with Tiffany Santana podcast, where we have good talk with great people who help us live our best lives. I'm Tiffany Santana, your host. I am thrilled to be able to bring to you this podcast that helps us in so many different kinds of ways to discover possibilities for how to improve how we live. We're going to be talking to all kinds of people on this podcast from all walks of life who have nuggets and treasures to give us for how to overcome adversity, for how to enjoy life, to develop skills, just to become better versions of ourselves. I am a child who was born in the 70s, reared in the 80s and the 90s. And I remember a time where talk shows reigned on TV. Phil Donahue, Oprah Winfrey, Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake. I remember those shows, and they had such a profound impact on my life and how I saw the world. And I learned so much from people's experiences, whether there were joyful stories or stories of tragedy, triumph, adversity, even silly stories. I just really loved the interaction of a talk show and have been really inspired by that. And I want to bring that inspiration to the Good Talk with Tiffany Santana podcast. So, just like Oprah, who's one of my inspirations, I want to talk to everyday people. Some people you'll have on the podcast or you'll see on the podcast who are very familiar to you. Some you've never heard of. Some are just living everyday lives, from stay-at-home moms to people who are working every day and overcoming grief to people who have figured out hacks for how to live life. We're going to talk to all kinds of people, and I'm really excited about that because I love to talk. Anybody who knows me knows I love all things communication. So it's going to be a great time. Each episode, my goal is to give you not only something to carry away in your soul, to help to grow you and to prosper you in life, but I also want to give you something tangible to take away. So with every episode, I want you to make sure that you check out the show notes. There should be a link to some guide or some helpful tool related to what we talk about in the show that will help you to go farther, faster in life. One of the greatest gifts that I've had over the last few years is investing in myself, putting myself in places to learn and to grow, and it's revolutionized my life. So I want to bring that to you, my good talkers, in podcast form. So if you haven't already, I want you to subscribe. I want you to hit the notification so you know every time that we go live. And every time that an episode is released, you'll be able to find out and share. And I want you to be a part of this community. We learn and we grow in community. And so I want you to be here. I'm going to start probably with episode one with my good friend, Mark Christopher Lawrence, who's an actor, comedian, producer, writer. He has been in hit shows like NBC's Chuck and in Tyler Perry's All the Queen's Men. You've probably seen him in movies like The Pursuit of Happiness and Terminator 2. He has become like family over the last few years. And I'm starting with his episode because it was the first episode that I ever recorded for the podcast. And when I tell you that everything that could go wrong went wrong that day, my camera batteries died. We got the dates mixed up, so we were rushing to get things done. He was only in the DC area from California for 48 hours, so we had to make it happen. But what did not fail was the interview. We had an excellent conversation. I learned so many nuggets and gems, and I'm excited to show those to you. I'm also excited to take you on this journey. Things will look rough. and they will be unpolished at times because this is a real process. And I am all about being authentic. I'm all about being transparent, sharing you the real deal. And so I'm excited for you to go on this journey from the ground floor on the Good Talk with Tiffany Santana podcast. So, like, follow, subscribe, share. I want you to get as many people into this community as possible so that we can learn and grow together. So I'm excited for you to be here. I'm excited for all the ways that you'll grow from the wonderful guests that we'll have. And I'm excited for this journey. So thank you for being here.